Here's a game. Hackneys. My turn. Let's see, get a little sound here. He goes for the 3-3 point. Let's go for a 4-3. And then just secure the corner. So we took a big jump on this side. So that corner is invadable. This corner is not, but it can be approached from the outside. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see what kind of space we can get here. So he's taking a big extension here. I can take a big extension on this side or come in the middle over here. There's lots of room over here to over here. Let's approach from this side. I don't particularly want him to pincer, so if he goes that way, then I have a 2-space jump in this direction. So that's a pretty nice little base over there. And yeah, so he's trying to squeeze it a little bit. Let's first come underneath and pull back. And then just jump out. Okay, so he's looking at these stones and trying to surround them. I can jump out. I can, let's see, if I play on top, he might actually try and cut. So let's just do like a little 1-space jump there and see how he reacts. Okay, goes that way. Now I can jump out. Link up with these stones. Okay, and he's approaching over here, so let's try and pressure those stones a little bit. And then now the biggest point here is over on this side. So all the big points have been taken, and he just invades right away. So what to do here? Extends. Now I could press down and build a wall pointing outward. 1, 2, 3, and then jump. And block there. So I have, I think, a pretty nice corner here. Let's see how this adds up. He can maybe cut here at some point. He's got lots of space over here, so I guess the next biggest extension is this one over here. He did decide to cut. Okay, so let's Hane once on top. And then extend underneath. Trying to buy myself a little space over here. I don't want this group getting killed. Okay, let's Hane underneath there. Maybe he can kill these 2 stones. But he goes after these instead. I need to keep making some space there. Okay, and I can Atari this guy and connect. That'll prevent him from killing those stones. And it gives me a life over here. Okay, so he's starting to look at these stones on this side. So let's protect them a little bit. And then yeah, let's curl around on top here. Try and limit those stones. I'm protecting this cut. This sort of connects this group here, and he can jump out on that side. And yeah, I can jump out on this side. Okay, let's see, I can Hane there, I think. He can't cut. And I can Hane again here. So what's going on here? This is not much territory here, but there's a little bit on the side. This group, I think, is still alive or defensible. This group is not yet alive, and so I should probably keep jumping out with this group. And at some point I'll probably want to invade over here and reduce this group. Let's maybe do this first, see how he reacts over here. Cut into this space over here. Okay. Aha, so he first tries to cut me off here. Yeah. Let's go this way then. Trying to kill the group rather than just confining it. Should not really work. There, so that's all connected and alive. But he did surround it. Okay, so let's need to work these two ends against the middle, I guess. On over here. These two groups. I say I have a group on this side. He resigned. Well, that was a quick game. Why is that a resignable position? Maybe he had to go somewhere. I mean, we can look at this with the score estimator. Yeah, nobody has any territory. He has some here. Let's think about this a different way. Let's go back to the game. I have this corner, and I took away this corner. He has this territory in the middle. I have this territory in the middle. You know, this is still invadable here. This is not in territory. He could still attack this group. But he did not build territory on the side. So he has potential on this side, potential on this side, which is kind of small, and a little bit over here. And I have a big corner here and a big corner here and a side here. And I have a lot of influence towards the center. So I think it would all revolve around a fight for this group, and he felt maybe he couldn't kill this group, although it's cut off at the moment. But yeah, maybe it's got enough space to live, and it would be a big fight in the center of the board. He could also try and build his territory up here. Okay, well, anyway, that's the game for today. I'll see you guys later. Bye. So I have a 50-50 record against Hackney. I guess since this was a short game, I feel like going back and looking at the game I lost, which wasn't too long ago. That was when I was in the middle of a pretty bad losing streak. Let's see, he was 15Q, I was 17Q. And you can see I was black here, he was white, and he got all of this territory here when, in fact, I had some stones in this area. But he also got this huge area on the side. So a couple things went wrong for me. So going back to the opening, he played 2 3-3 points. In the most recent game, he played a 3-3 point and a 3-4 point. So similar territorial-oriented style. See, and I approached the corner and he started fighting over here and surrounding my stones. But this is okay. It should be okay. He is, one thing he's doing is he's trying to get the maximum amount of territory all the time. Like with this stone here, for example, he pushes it all the way to where it's touching my stone. And usually this isn't considered such great style because I respond to that and I build some strength over here. And his territory is still kind of small, but with a lot of stones needed to defend it. One really interesting move, though, was this one. I played here at G1, and that actually takes the eyes away from this group. And I had this group had to struggle to live. I played a number of stones in this area, so I'm kind of pretty heavily concentrated over here. And then he plays away. And the fights just move on to other areas. But the status of this group is not entirely settled, and he comes back and attacks it some more. Let's skip forward. Let's see. So I approach this corner and try to make some life over here. Yeah, so I have a small territory over here. But these stones get cut off. Let's back up. what happened here? Okay, so maybe that was an overplay on my part. I placed a stone in between his stones, and then I didn't just sacrifice it, but I went back and tried to save it. And so maybe I was just trying for too much on that side of the board. I ended up losing big in this part of the board, so somehow I played this part wrong. And you can see, yeah, these stones are just not going anywhere. They're pretty much surrounded. And as I was trying to save those stones, it allowed him to build this piece here, which is pressing down on my corner, and he ended up killing everything over there. So that was my mistake. Another interesting, yeah, this guy is just a fighter. He jumps right into the middle of my group over here, and probably I should have tried to yeah, cut these stones off. Let's see, now he played, where did he play? Let's go forward. He played here. I should probably try and cut these guys off. If he comes on top and go here, and maybe I can surround and kill these stones. I think that would be better than what I played, because I played it safe. I played over here, and he connected, so that reduced the size of this group a lot, and also allowed him to harass. You know, he placed all these stones inside, and I did have just enough territory to live over here. So I've got well, it's not clear that I have enough territory to live, is it? That's a false eye there, so I have to struggle to live. This group does eventually survive. How do I do it? I do it by capturing these 3 stones. Okay, and then this group is alive, and I'm connected here. And then I kind of ran this group out, trying to reduce his territory. But he, in the meantime, in this fight, he built all this space over here on the left side of the board, and that turned into big territory for him. And this little invasion over here didn't work out for me. It's cut apart. It's cut off from my other stones, so it has nowhere to run. And he eventually managed to surround that and kill it. Yeah, it's still not going anywhere. I was trying to push out with these stones and connect up, but I couldn't do it. It just did not work. And so these are all dead over here. And this group over here in the meantime. So anyway, now I'm trying to expand this a little bit and just reduce his territory. Maybe expand out from this side, because he's also looking at claiming a big territory over here. But in doing that, I neglected these stones, so these are dead. And yeah, there's just no eye space. And he even manages to come in and kill... let's see, so this stays together. I lose this one. He manages to cut that apart. I was thinking to connect up over here. Let's see, did I have a chance? He played here, and I connected up over here. Yeah, I should have at some point played a stone here. So you could still try and... Yeah, it'd be better to give up those 2 stones and than to... it'd be better to give up these stones over here than to give up these. So bad trade there for me. I'm still losing, I guess, in this game. Anyway, he had some interesting fighting techniques, this guy. So I extended over here and connected these stones all up. So they are alive. But he actually managed to surround and kill this group at a certain point. Yeah, he does this monkey jump again. And now this is also dangerous. This is not just taking territory, but it's cutting into the eye space of this group. And yeah, he manages to surround it, and it just doesn't have enough room to live. You can see it's down to 1 eye, and he's got it surrounded, and this group is dead. So when we go to the end of the game, let's see, I keep this, and I keep these stones here, which are actually connected all the way across the board, but he captured my invading stones over here, ended up with huge territory over here, and he captured all these stones in the corner. So so he had a lot more captures. You can see he had 30 points of captures, and in terms of territory, I had 43 points, and he had 100 points of territory. So he won any way you look at it. So anyway, that was an interesting game as well. I will see you guys later. Bye.